Welcome guys, this is video 1 in the .NET MAUI tutorial. These are some of the contents that I'll be covering in the beginning of this series of the .NET MAUI tutorials. So let's first see what MAUI is. So MAUI is for creating graphical user interfaces. So it's based on something we call XAML, pronounced SAML, and that is an XML format. Basically, it separates the layout of the GUI from the code of the GUI, and XAML defines the layout. So let's see how this works. So here's a small layout of a project, a MAUI project, and you can see that on the left-hand side we have some real C# code, and notice on the right side that we have like two files. We have the XAML file and the XAML.cs file. So what I want to show you is how this takes place. So let's take a look at, so I have a project here. It's a demo project for some of the later contents, but let's just try to add a new project. So add new project. And we can see all the templates here. So in the top here, I have my .NET MAUI. So you can just search for MAUI if it's not there, and you can find it here. So, but once you use it, it'll be over here. Okay, that's what we're going to do, and just a simple MAUI app. Next. And create. Okay, you should use the .NET 8.0 because it's a far more stable product than the 7. Okay, so we have a simple app here, and let's close all of these, close all tabs here. And what you can see, it generated lots of folders and lots of files, app.xaml, app.shell.xaml. I'll get back to that at some point. But what we really want to look at is the XAML file and its code behind file. So this is the code behind file. And this is the XAML file. It actually created a lot for us, but I'm going to delete most of that. So you should notice here that all we see with the XAML, with the layout, is we see the XML. So there's no visual editor, not yet at least. And we'll have to just accept that. I think you can buy. I think you can buy tools that will give you a visual editor. Okay, so let's just delete some of this, and button also. Okay, so what you have here, basically something called a vertical stack layout, and that's going to control how my controls are put here. And we get some errors because there's lots of code here. I'll just delete also. This is like a template. I'm sure you can change the template, but I don't know how to do that. So here we are. And if we run this program, set a startup there, we have like basically nothing. And we get a nice window. So what we'd like to do is just put in some what we call controls. And you can see we have a toolbox. Even though we don't have a visual editor, we still have a toolbox. So we can put in a button, for instance. There you go. And what should we put in? Text editor, maybe this one called entry here. So should we put a placeholder? Enter text button. You can call this OK. So put in a couple of radio buttons. So you see, even though I don't have a visual editor, I get quite a lot of help from here. For instance, if delete this. See, I get all kinds of intelligence here. Like I can text equals okay, and it gets some other help here. So it's okay. I want to add something. If I can find the radio button, it's not really here yet. We'll get back to that. So let's add a label also for the text field. Put it right there, and we can say enter here, enter text 1, and let's see how that goes. So we get this nice picture here. You can see that these are all filling out the entire space, and this is controllable, but you can type there. So the entry is a text box to enable the user to enter text. So this just to show you how this works. And the nice thing, it would have been nice with Visual Editor, but the nice thing about this example editor is that, for instance, you can copy these if you want more than one. Enter text 2, enter text 3, and then you get all the text. So I think that's fairly nice, at least. So you should, yeah. So if you're used to other tools like Windows Presentation Foundation, Windows Forms, or Scene Builder from Java, you'll notice that it's nice to have the Visual Editor. It's here, you don't have a Visual Editor, you still have a toolbox, you can still drag and drop, and example editor is okay. It has some intelligence, etc. Okay, so that works. Now, what you should do now at the end of this video is try this out yourself. Try to play a little with the controls. Okay, so see you at the next video. Bye.